Yo, what's up? I'm Griffin, and I'm going to be ranking every single Strokes album from worst to best. Let's get it. Straight to the point, number 6 is Come Down Machine. I know there's a big cult following behind this album, and a lot of people really like it, but the vocals here for me just don't really do it. I do like some of the tracks like 50/50, where they, release their more garage rock revival type of sound, but I'm not a big fan of the high-pitched singing, personally. Number 5, I'm going to go with First Impressions of Earth. I think this album is a solid album, but it definitely has some lows, I will say. But the highs definitely make it a little better than Come Down Machine. Some tracks like Vision of Division and You Only Live Once really do bring it up a bit for me compared to Come Down Machine. Number 4, I'm going to go with Angles. And I think that this one didn't really have that much garage rock revival vibes that, some of their albums did. But I do think there were some good, indie pop records on here. Machu Picchu, Undercover of Darkness. Great tracks. And I think the highs of this one are a little bit better than the highs of First Impressions. Honestly, these two could be switched for me. They're both solid albums, I would say. Coming into the top 3, I fuck with these 3 albums heavy, and they're in my rotation quite often, I would say. Number 3, I'm going to go with Room on Fire, maybe a bit of a hot take. I know a lot of people like to put this at 2 or 1, but I think this album definitely, kind of was more copyish of Is This It? Definitely a solid album. There's some great songs on here, but the other 2, in my opinion, just have way better standout tracks. Coming in at the number 2 spot, it's The New Abnormal. This is a great comeback album that they dropped way past their prime. Some tracks like The Adults Are Talking, Ode to the Mets, Eternal Summer, great songs I have in my rotation all the time. This is a very good album, and I recommend everybody to listen to it. The best album from The Strokes, Is This It? Clear, obvious answer for me. What a debut. One of the most consistent albums I've ever heard, and one of my, probably in my top 10 favorites of all time, personally. Just consistent. What more can you ask for? Those are my picks for ranking every Strokes album in order. Let me know if you want to see any more videos on The Strokes or any other artists. And let me know if you agree or disagree with my opinions. Comment below. See you guys.